Welcome to the Terry Fox Sports Complex for today's ACAA matchup featuring the St. Thomas Tommies versus your Holland Hurricanes. The starting lineups for the St. Thomas Tommies, we've got head coach John Ryan Morrison, and we have number 1 Luke Ewan, number 2 Laurent Lambert, number 5 Chidubam Nkulagu, number 8 Grace Sear, number 10 Elias Stiput, number 13 Aiden Lavery, number 17 Brett Springer, number 20 Dan Creerpay, and number 21 Samuel Chorine, and number 22 Ahmed Havez. Starting lineup for the Hurricanes. Number 1 Nolan Kowal, number 3 Colby Monroe, number 4 Parker McLeod, number 6 David Baingana, number 7 Vinicius Boyd, number 9 Nathan Wheeler, number 11 Carson Crawford, number 12 Liam Boswell, number 13 Chad McNally, number 15 Lucas Lee, and number 17 Ruben Vigil. The head coach for the Hurricanes, Jonathan Voss. The officials for today's game are Ryan Owens, Marta Irving, Tiffany Bordage, and Jared McAdam. Everybody please rise and remove your hats for the playing of O Canada.
Good job.
That was a hard one. Oh well.
Give me the cue when you're good. So, welcome back everybody to the Terry Fox Sports Complex for this, the second game of our doubleheader today, the men's game between the Holland College Hurricanes and the St. Thomas University Tommies. And if it's half as exciting as the women's game that just finished in that 3-2 win for the Tommies, we're going to be in for a treat this afternoon. The unbeaten Tommies, one of the best teams in the conference for a long time. 2 wins and a tie so far already this season against the up and down, it's fair to say, Hurricanes, with 1 win and 2 defeats, trying to bounce back from yesterday's 4-0 home reverse against the Sea Wolves. And it's going to be the Hurricanes kicking from left to right in their all-white kit. Get the game underway. Referee today is Ryan Owens, and early touch of the ball there for Ryan Koval. We'll go through the starting lineups there in just a few moments. As we say, the Tommies have made a good start to this season. Always very strong in this conference, and already setting a marker down this year. And there's a good opportunity immediately on the attack. There is Dan Karipe for the Tommies, the number 20, and we'll just go through their lineup. In goal is Luke Ewan. 2, Lauren Lambert. 5 is Tadubum Nkoluagu. 6 is Josh Oakes. 8, Grace Sear. 10, Elias DePoot. 13 is Aidan Lavery. 17 is Brett Springer. As the corner comes over, it's a good one. Carson Crawford gets his head on that, and he tries to get Vinicius Boyd going. Vinicius, well tracked though by Aidan Lavery there, who wins the ball back. Good start by the Tommies. Ball comes in. That's a tester, and Koval probably wisely decided to punch rather than try and catch that. And that's going to be a throw in on this near side to the Tommies, who are putting some extra pressure on here. Just finish those lineups as soon as we can, as right now there's more defending to do for Holland College. Touch there by McNally. That goes wide to Boyd, and he's going to knock it back to Colby Munro. Plays it into the midfield. Oh, bit of a giveaway there by McNally. And you think one thing the Hurricanes have to do this afternoon is take care of the soccer ball when it comes their way. They can't be giving it away too cheaply, because the Tommies are going to make you pay if that's the case. Just finish off there for 21 for the Tommies is Samuel Saunier, and 22 is Ahmed Hafez. So that's the lineup today. John Ryan Morrison is their coach, of course. And immediately the Tommies look assured on the ball, playing it around. The Hurricanes are dropping back. As I say, it was a poor game yesterday for Holland College. That really can't be hidden. They were well beaten by a very good Seawolves team. And referee Owens has seen that there was a foul, so a free kick for St. Thomas. An opportunity to play it in, maybe, if they so choose. Elias DePoot is over the ball right now. He's going to take it by the looks of it. And once more, it's going to be another early test. He drives it in left-footed. It's a good one. Bayangana gets his head to it, does well. Here's Vinicius Boyd. He goes back to Munro. He's put under challenge there, and that's good play by Springer. He comes into the penalty area. Bayangana slid in. Didn't get the ball, says referee Owens. And the start that the Hurricanes were not hoping for has happened, as referee Owens adjudges that David Bayangana fouled Springer, and an early opportunity from the penalty spot after just 3 minutes.
Yeah, I got one. Thank you.
So it's going to be Brett Springer to take this kick. Certainly no complaints there from the Hurricanes. Bayangana did slide in. And here's Springer. Oh, and cool as you like. Does that penalty known as the Panenka, that little chip down the middle of the goal without much power. And after 4 minutes, the St. Thomas Tommies have that early goal. We'll just finish the lineups as we can now for the Holland College Hurricanes. In goal is Nolan Koval. Number 3, Colby Munro. Number 4 is Parker McLeod. Number 6 is David Bayangana. Number 7, Vinicius Boyd. Number 9, Nathan Wheeler. Number 11, Carson Crawford. Number 12, Liam Boswell. Number 13, Chad McNally. Number 15, Lucas.
Brett Springer.
And number 17 is Ruben Vigil. So how will the Hurricanes bounce back from that? Right now, the Tommies seem more than happy just to play the ball around. That's number 6, Josh Oakes there with the captain's armband on for the Tommies. Nice play again by Springer. It was his play that drew the tackle by Bayangana for the penalty, which he himself dispatched. Good play by McNally, played forward. A little bit aimlessly though, and that's just going to run through to goalkeeper Ewan. Here's number 13, Lavery. Goes back to Samuel Chouanier. Chouanier again. Bit of space to run into. Tries to find Lavery. Vigil does well, wins it back. Played forward by Boswell. Better play by the Hurricanes. Can they find something here? There's a bit of a giveaway by McNally. And here's Oakes. Looking for some options. So that's a good ball. He's driven it wide, and that's Crepe on the far side. He gives it away, though, to Bayangana. Now the Hurricanes can maybe just knock the ball around for a moment or two, get their foot on the ball, try and play themselves back into this game. But it's intercepted there. Bit of a loose pass from Monroe. And that's good play on the far side. Again, driven into the penalty area. Again, a player goes down, but that just runs across. And that's a good effort there by Ahmed Hafez. Scored twice yesterday. Hafez in that 3-0 win over the Rams. It's Brian Garner. So far, the Tommies this season had a 2-2 draw on opening day with UKC. A good 4-1 win over Mount St. Vincent and 3-0 yesterday over the Dalhousie Rams. So they're in good form coming into this. As we said, yesterday wasn't a great day for the Hurricanes. So they'll be looking to bounce back as quickly as possible. Their record so far is the 3 points from their 3 games following the win last week against Dalhousie, but they came up short yesterday against a very good Seawolves team. From what we've seen so far, the Tommies are going to prove an equally tough nut to crack. Ball forward looking for Springer. Boswell gets the ball under control in midfield, goes back to Monroe. Coach Voss is happy to welcome back Parker McLeod to today's game. He missed yesterday's game. So now we've got the more settled back four that the Hurricanes will probably want. That means that McNally can play further forward than he did yesterday. But he's not going to catch that as it's played forward. And that runs through to goalkeeper Ewan. Oakes chips it forward. That's a beautiful pass there, looking for Springer. And he's got round the wrong side of Lee. And Springer's in here. Is he going to get a chance for a shot? Ball comes loose. And a good chance there for the Tommies. It was a beautiful pass forward by Oakes. It was well played by Springer. The ball bounced loose there to Elias Deput. He went more for placement rather than power. And it didn't worry goalkeeper Koval too much. But again, it just showed that bit of class and skill that the Tommies have got there. It was a lovely pass played forward. Hafez battling for that. He goes down. Nothing there, says referee Owens. It's Crawford. Good play there by Hafez. Showing good strength. And well in by excellent tackle there by Lavery. Gets past Crawford as if he wasn't there. Tries to hit it in with his right foot rather than his left. The cross is blocked. And it's going to be a throw to the Hurricanes as we approach the 10-minute mark. Here on a beautiful fall, almost summer-like Sunday here at the Terry Fox Sports Complex in Cornwall, Prince Edward Island. Wherever you're joining from, wherever you're joining us from, we thank you for your company this afternoon. If you're a fan of the Tommies, you'll no doubt be pleased at the start that the boys have made in this game. They have another opportunity here with a free kick, which Deput is going to take. Take it left-footed, probably trying to just chip it into the top of the penalty area. Makes the signal, drives it in. Only as far as McNally, though, who may or may not have been the required distance, but either way, it is a throw. Good throw there, and looks like it's Springer again on the ball. McNally comes across, puts a strong challenge in, but only as far as James. But Vigil does well to win that back, but James is diligence and wins it back for. But the Hurricanes are trying to get something going on the far side with Vinicius Boyd. Boyd, who was the star man in last week's win over the Rams, didn't get much change out of the Seawolves defense yesterday, but is without doubt one of the danger men. And if the Hurricanes are going to find something positive today in this game, you think Vinicius Boyd is going to be the one who's going to be part of that. This one here is Avery again, who's seeing lots of the ball. Good cross with his left foot. Bayangana gets his head to it, and that goes behind his own goal for another corner for the Tommies. You think that the Hurricanes are going to have to weather this early storm by St. Thomas. Make sure they don't go 2 goals behind, stay in the game at 1-0, and hope that they can create something themselves. But first of all, they've got to do some defending. It's not a great corner. It's just driven in low and it's cleared. As far as Lavery. Here's Nkuluagu. Back to Stiput. And towards the penalty area. That's good. And Hammer's got his... Hafez got his head to that. But no difficulties there for Koval. Here's Bayangana. Here's Monroe. Good play there by Chouanier. Back to Hafez. Wheeler battles for that. Back to Monroe. Is Boyd. Goes back to Lee. Bayangana. Lee under pressure in his own penalty area, but does well, has his shirt tugged. Certainly Coach Voss, I think, was looking for a free kick there, but either way, the Hurricanes play themselves out of it, and that's not a bad pass if McNally's onside, which he is. Picked up by Boyd, but shrugged off there by Oakes, who's had a very strong start to this game. The number 6 for the Tommies, wearing the captain's armband. Here's Stiput. Good run there. Ball comes in. Springer's on the end of it. No, almost. But again, it was good play there by the Tommies. The ball came across. Springer threw out a leg, but he just couldn't get on the end of it. Coach Voss wants his players to cut the passes off. It's a good instruction, but it's probably easier said than done right now, the way the Tommies are passing the ball around. But they need to find a way of stopping it going out to the wide areas. Oakes plays it forward. That's probably just over hit, and that's no danger there for Koval. Here's Bayangana. Nope. Clear two-handed push there. I think even the non-referees in the crowd would have been able to spot that that was a foul by number 2, Laurent Lambert. And an opportunity for the Hurricanes maybe to put the ball in. Just a very light breeze, probably in the Hurricanes' favour. They decide to go short though. Boswell, bit of a heavy touch, and Stiput is able just to step in. So a little bit of a wasted opportunity there to get the ball forward. They went short, it was intercepted. And now the Hurricanes once again are on the back foot. As Crepe on the far side does well. Good play there by the number 20, Dan Caripe. Rather. That's going to be another throw to St. Thomas. Just looking there across the field, there's certainly a lot of size in this St. Thomas team. Certainly in the back there with number 5 in Kuluagu and Chouanier. There's another tall player, that's Hafez. He goes back to Nkluagu. And Vinicius Boyd trips him. Holds out a hand in apology. Lifts the much taller Nkluagu to his feet. But it is going to be another free kick for the Tommies, as we just passed the 16-minute mark here. St. Thomas lead by that 1-0. A penalty scored early on by number 17, Brett Springer. Penalty that he himself had won with a good run into the penalty area. Stiput chips it forward. Oh, and there's a header there, and that was a good save in the end. It had to be by Koval. I think that may have been Sear who got his head onto that. We were talking about the tall players for St. Thomas. Sear is certainly not one of those, but it was here that got his head to it. But the corner is a little bit wasted, and now Vigil comes forward. Oh, and now we could have a trouble here. And Springer's got a card for kicking the ball away for the foul on Vigil. So we've seen a lot of that lately. Whatever level of soccer you follow, that delay of game, kicking the ball away, not allowing kicks to be taken is now being punished by referees. And number 17, Brett Springer, was the sinner on that occasion by referee Owens, and he's the first player to see a yellow card this afternoon. Nice play. Oh, Hafez there, caught by McNally. So it's going to be a free kick to the Hurricane, to St. Thomas. Here's Lavery. And Kuluagu. Back to Chouanier. Looks for some options. Nice ball into Hafez, but it's clear it's only as far as Bayangana. Ball goes back to Parker McLeod. Gets it under control, but his cross is beaten down, and Springer's able to play Hafez there. Oh, and just defeated by the assistant's flag on the far side. Assistant referee Irvin. Once again, the Hurricanes defense can breathe a little more easy. Koval sends it long. Lambert with the header. Picked up by Sear, but it's a bit of a loose one. And now Vinny Boyd has got a chance. Oh, he's going to hit it with his left. He was looking for some options. Colby Monroe had come up from the left-back position. He tried to find him. Thought for 1 second Boyd was going to pull the trigger on that one, but laid it off to Monroe, but it's going to be a throw to the Hurricanes. Here's Boyd again. Tries to wiggle his way in, but Kuluagu is there with the challenge. Good header by Lucas Lee. Carapace. Here's Lavery again. Nice run there. Excellent run by Springer. This time, no. Once again, just went ahead. And for the second time in as many minutes. The attack is thwarted by assistant referee Irvin on the far side. Sear. Bit of a loose pass to Vigil. Looking for some options. Goes to the midfield for Boswell. Good hustle though by Sear, so that's going to be a throw to the Hurricanes. Good play by Vigil, but Sear again is there to win that. Ball's played into Stiput. Boswell was battling. Cleared by Lee. Headed by Oakes. Hits McNally. Ball bounces to Vinicius Boyd. Sear goes down. Looks for something. Nothing doing, says referee Owens. Tries to... Oh, almost played Nathan Wheeler in there. But the Tommies can bring the ball away again with Chouanier. Ball goes out to Hafez. Back to Levery. Hafez tries to battle his way through. Thinks he should have had a free kick, but referee Owens didn't agree. Ball's played down the line. Has to be dealt with here by Chouanier, who goes back to his goalkeeper, Ewan. Here's Lambert by Ngana. Stuck out a leg, and he did just catch him, so it is a free kick to the Tommies on that side. Chouanier sends it wide here to Lavery, who's having lots of success down this left-hand side. The number 13. In Kolowagu. Oh, bit of a loose pass there by the number 5, but danger is quickly snuffed out by the Tommies, and the ball goes back to goalkeeper Ewan. Chouanier again. Plays it long. Looking for Lavery, and he's going to get there. It's a beautiful pass. If he can keep it under control, he sends the ball in just behind Stipu. And Oakes was running in. Wasn't able, though, to quite get the ball down for the shot. And now Vinicius Boyd tries to build something for the Hurricanes. He's looking for support. He has to go back. Bit of a heavy touch there by Lee, but he does win the free kick, and we're going to see a early substitution by the Hurricanes. Fiston Ngabonziza is going to be coming into the game, it looks like, the number 10. And Nathan Wheeler is going to go and take a break. Wheeler was just coming back from serious injury, just playing himself back in yesterday. First game for quite a while. Just struggling at the moment to make a little bit of an impact, especially against this tough Tommy's defence. So he'll just take a quick break. No doubt get a word of encouragement from Coach Voss. And it looks like number 10, Inga Bonziza, is going to go and play forward. He played in midfield yesterday.
In for the Hurricanes, Fiston Ngabonziza.
Good play by McNally, the 2 number 13s, Lavery, and Lavery goes down. Nothing doing, says referee Owens. Just a good old-fashioned tussle. No foul. Ball goes forward. Flick on there by Stiput, and it's a good flick, and Springer's in. Can he keep his feet? He's hit the post. He just stumbled. He's got it again, and this time he doesn't make any mistake with a good finish. It looked like the chance may have gone. He was played through took it nicely around keeper Koval. He just, the angle just defeated him. He hit the post, but he didn't give up on the shot. He got it back from a tight angle. He managed to lift it over the goalkeeper and put it into the top of the net. So his second goal, number 17, Brett Springer. And how will the Hurricanes now?
Tommy's goal, his second of the game, number 17, Brett Springer.
So Springer's had a lively start to this game. It doesn't matter. It's Isa. Yeah. It's Isa. So the Hurricanes now find themselves 2-0 down. And this tough weekend, two good teams in town, is getting a little bit tougher for the Holland College Hurricanes. And Colby Monroe is beaten there on that far side. Here's Springer again. They have to watch him. Lucas Lee is able to clear it. Here's Brian Garner. Intercepted. Here's Oakes. Here's Chunier. Ball goes wide to Avery. He's had all kinds of space on this left wing. He's had an excellent first half, the fullback. Oh, and there's opportunity here. Chance for a shot. Karipe was unmarked on the far post. And the shot in the end was blocked down by Monroe. But again, it was another warning for the Hurricanes, and they're going to have to do a bit more defending here from this corner kick. So again, left-footed, it's a good one. It's headed away. He's in Kalawagu, sends it across left-footed. It's cleared. Brian Garner, and McNally's got something to run onto here. Lavery's come in, good play by McNally. Now can he find Vinicius Boyd? He does, bit of a heavy touch. And Ewan comes out and makes a very, very good stop. Good play there by the goalkeeper. He was out quickly. Boyd's touch was just a little bit heavy. And that was all that Ewan needed to come out and smother. Good goalkeeping there. Excellent goalkeeping by Luke Ewan. But encouraging signs for the Hurricanes. McNally again. Can he hold it up? He does. Good strong play. Oh, his pass there just beat... And got Bonsai's there, and now they've got some more work. Oh, and Koval's come out, and he has had to make a good save this time. Harfez just tried to chip it past him, but Koval put out his hand. So both goalkeepers called into action here in the space of the last minute. But once again, it's the Tommies who are coming forward. Karipe, good ball across, and there's number 3! Played into the near post. And it looks like it is number 17 again, Brett Springer.
Tommy's goal, his third of the game, scored by number 17, Brett Springer.
So an excellent first half for Springer there. It was good play on the right-hand side by Karipe. And he played it in. And that's it was put into the corner. And after 30 minutes gone, it is now 3-0 to St. Thomas, who are certainly smelling blood this afternoon. And here's Lavery again coming forward. They haven't had too many answers to him on this left wing today. And that's going to be another corner kick. And it's going to be a tough afternoon, you get the impression, for the Hurricanes. And a nice short corner that's taken quickly, but it's cleared. Can McNally? Now McNally can do something here. Lambert's come across. Now can he get the shot away? Good play by McNally. Oh, good defending. Excellent defending there by Lavery. And the corner. And Tommy's coach, John Ryan Morrison, not too happy with the corners from the Tommies. Twice now, his own corners have almost caused breakaways. McNally did the right thing. He just wasn't able to get the ball out of his feet enough to get a good shot. But before, while it was goalkeeper Ewan that made the save, this time it was excellent defending by the fullback Aidan Lavery. But what can the Hurricanes do from this corner? They go short. Here's Brian Garner. Chips it in. Headed away. Oh, Brian Garner there with a... I think the kindest thing we can say there is a sliced shot. But it almost... the only people it troubled were the people in the bleachers. But again, a little bit of optimism for the Hurricanes when they go forward. But credit to the Tommies. They're certainly not in a mood to give up anything today. They want to keep that clean sheet as much as the forwards want to get on the scoring sheet at the other end. And Koluagu. Karipe. Now the Hurricanes have gone very, very deep. Sia trying to find a way through. Back to Chunier. Back to Koluagu. He plays it forward again. It's all this space here on this left-hand side for Lavery. Vigil this time is able to get the tackle in. Lavery throws it back to Oakes. Good block there by Inge Bonsizer, but it's going to be another throw. Here's to Poot. Touch back there by Lavery. Here's Soignier again. Koluagu. Hurricanes right now just happy to sit in, deny any more goal scoring opportunities for the Tommies. Once again, it's Gary Pay on that far side, and again he finds that ball into the near post. This time Springer isn't able to get a shot. Sear though picks it up, does well. Just taken off his foot though. Vinicius Boyd played back. Ball's not cleared though. Hurricanes can't get it under control, and Sear sends it in. Looking for Hafez, but it's a little bit too hard. Here's Oakes. Vigil puts the ball out. Strong tackle on Hafez, and that is going to be a throw to the Tommies as we come up to 35 minutes, 10 minutes before half-time. A half that you think that the Hurricanes would like to end pretty quickly, so they can try and find a way of regrouping. Bear goes short, flick forward by Oakes. Here's Oakes again. Ball goes wide. Garipe. Ball played in again. That short pass there into Springer's feet is having a lot of success today, and they've won a free kick here, the Tommies. Referee Owen saw something there, just a late challenge on the St. Thomas number 20 by the looks of it, so it's going to be a free kick for the Tommies. Looks like it's Staput that's standing over this. Stiput takes it left-footed, thrown in. It's a good header, and it was almost a free header. I think it was Karipe that got on the end of it. Just a very simple goal. And it was number 20, Dan Karipe, who put it in. And that's 4-0 now to the Hurricanes. As we talked about, they have a lot of height there. He didn't even really need to get off the ground a whole lot. It was a well-played free kick. And Karipe it was that put it in. So 4-0.
Goal scored by number 20, Dan Karipe.
So at this moment in time, it's looking more like a bit of a damage limitation exercise for the Hurricanes. They were soundly beaten yesterday, as we mentioned earlier, and now they find themselves 4 down within the first 35 minutes of this game this afternoon. So Coach Voss has got to try and find a way, maybe in the second half, to rally his troops. Oh, just getting the word there from the fourth official that it was actually an own goal. It was an own goal. So it was Karipe who put the pressure on, but it must have come off the last touch went to a Hurricanes defender. So almost to add salt to the wound. And that's a good one. And Cowell can only parry it as far as Stiput, and Stiput goes down, and referee Owen says no penalty. Well, maybe referee Owens may have been feeling a little bit sorry for the Hurricanes there, but he must have seen something. Perhaps it certainly looked like contact. Maybe he'll book Stiput for diving in a minute. I guess we'll wait and see if he said there was no contact. It certainly looked like there was contact, but anyway. Certainly looked like there may have been a let's just say it was a strong penalty shout. And referee Owens is coming over to have a word to his fourth official. Pointing something out there to referee Owens. He's pointing to goalkeeper Ewan for some reason. So referee Owens is going to have a chat with the goalkeeper. Not quite sure what this is about, but well, whatever it was that needed dealing with has been dealt with. Anyway, we carry on. It's 4-0. Springer's battling with Crawford, and he gets the decision. Anyway, goalkeeper Ewan is pleading his innocence there. He's claiming, I think he was giving instruction to his own team, but it certainly maybe came across to officials that he may have been saying something more than that. But anyway, there were no cards shown. Everybody's friends again, and it will be a free kick. Almost similar to the same position where the Tommies scored their last goal. Once again, it's going to be Stiput to play the ball in. STU chips it in. Hafez, though, adjudged to have fouled. Came into the back of the defender there, and looks like somebody is down. I'm not quite sure who it is. It might be, I think it might be Enko Bonzaiza, who's slow to get up down there. Anyway, everyone's on their feet again, so we should be ready to go. So we come up to 41 minutes on the clock. And 4-0 here for St. Thomas Tommies. Well, plays it long. Good header by Sia. Crawford with the header. Bit of a miss pass this time by Lavery. It's been excellent in this first half. Certainly Springer has caught the eye with his 3 goals. But the performance of the left back here, number 13, Aidan Lavery, has been equally as important to the Tommies' success. Not only going forward, but that excellent tackle he put in a few moments ago, just when it looked like McNally might be able to pull one back for the Hurricanes. Hafez with the header, goes out of play. It's going to be another throw for Holland College. Right now, we'll take any crumbs that they possibly can to try and get something forward. Thrown in, looking for Boyd. Picked up by Boswell. Bangada, not a bad effort from the number 6. Went over the crossbar though, and now the Tommies will try and build again. Chenier again. Ball goes into Springer. Certainly had an eventful first half there. The number 17, 3 goals and a yellow card. McNally wins it. Sia does well to win it back. Lavery again. Karipe. He's been excellent too. Good ball. Excellent run by Lambert. Can he do something? Sends the ball across. Goes past Koval, and it's turned in by number 20, Dan Karipe. We thought he'd scored a few minutes ago. It went down as an own goal. This time he will get credit for that one. But it was great work by the fullback, Laurent Lambert. Great fullback play. And this time it is Karipe.
2 goals scored by number 20, Dan Karipe.
This time he will be credited. And an excellent first half for the number 20 is capped by a goal. But it's the speed of their moves, especially from wide positions. Both fullbacks getting forward, putting good crosses in. And that's been the difference today. Nolan Koval not given any chance with any of these. And you think that the Tommies are definitely in the mood for a few more. Playing excellent right now. STU, who himself thought he could have had a penalty a few minutes ago. Karipe. Inge Bonzaiza. Vinny Boyd there. Is he going to get this? Vinicius, is he going to get there? Nice tackle. Almost great tackle by Nkoloagu. And that's been something that's really been noticeable about the Tommies in this first half, is that even though their forward play has been excellent, their defensive play has been equally as strong. The desire to make sure that the Hurricanes stay off the scoreboard is clearly there. Right now, one of the Hurricanes has another problem. I think it's Bayangana, who was... Gets up. 3 extra minutes, says 4th official. 3 extra minutes. There's an opportunity maybe for the Hurricanes to get on the scoreboard before half-time. And it comes. Oh, everybody's missed it. Oh, and McNally goes down. Shouts for the penalty, not given. Monroe with the header. Ball's bouncing around. Cleared. Good header by Karipe. And that's going to be a foul. And we've got players down in the box. We've got 2 players, Tommies, down. We've got people yelling for a penalty. We've got all kinds of things going on. Anyway, everyone seems to be getting up slowly, which is good news. In the end, it's going to be a free kick for the Tommies, but certainly the threat was there for the Hurricanes. The loud appeal for a penalty, as I think it was McNally, flew through the air, but no contact, said referee Owens. And here's Vigil showing some good skills there. McNally just straight offside, so Vigil had to pull back. He's under pressure from Sear. Lavery comes in and Sear brings the ball away. And he finds Springer. And Hafez picks it up now. Good tackle by Vigil. As we, in the 3 extra minutes that fourth official Jared McAdam had indicated, certainly a lively first half. It's certainly flown by. And if you're tuning in as a fan of the St. Thomas Tommies, you'll be delighted what you've seen so far. 3 goals for number 17, Brett Springer. An own goal and a goal for number 20, Dan Karipe. And you think there might be a few more on the horizon. The way the Tommies are going about their business this afternoon. Here's Oakes. Chouanier. Once again, it's Lever in all kinds of space, and again he's got a chance to put the ball in. Again he sets it up to the far post. Oh, and Karipe was just about ready to pull the trigger, but it was cleared. That's sent in again. His Hafez with his head on it. Ball still alive. Vigil manages to clear on as far as Sear, who just hammers it back goalwards, which Koval is able to gather. Koval's going to take this long. And the half-time whistle goes. And then the Hurricanes look a little bit disconsolate as they make their way to the bench. They find themselves 5 goals down in an excellent first half for the St. Thomas Tommies, who've been right on their game today, especially number 17, Brett Springer, who's got 3 of the goals. Dan Karipe had 1, and the other was an own goal. Excellent defence too by the Tommies. Whenever the Hurricanes have got forward, they've been able to shut the door quickly. Goalkeeper Luke Ewan making a couple of fine saves. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so for the second half. Half-time is St. Thomas 5, Holland College 0.
Little Caesar slices and sticks with half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks is back, so you'll never fight over dinner again. Get hot and ready slices and sticks for just $7.99, or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks for just $1 more. Walk in, walk out.
one word.
Or like a phrase.
Like trust and connection.
Family type of feel.
You come in and you're like family right away.
It really was, and it kind of sounds corny, but like we're all like really tight. Like today I even took one of my teammates to the dentist today, like just because she needed somebody. Like we're still like very close, and it wasn't like cliquey. Like it was like if we hung out after a game, everybody was there. If we went out to dinner, everybody was there. With all of the teams here at Holland College, everyone's super close.
It means everything to know like your family and your friends are coming to watch you and like coming to compete, and then having such a close-knit community like Holland College. You make friends and you see people in the community that you're going to see throughout the year, so seeing them come to your games and support you is huge respect. Like there's nothing like it, I think, here.
What would you say your favorite things about being a Holland Hurricane is?
I'd say the community and the friendships that I've made.
It's just great having all the boys together. Anytime we're hanging out together, even bus rides are always a good time.
I think it does feel like family. I mean, whether people are on the bench or whether they're on the court, like they're cheering you on. We really want each other to do well. Like we try to put each other in positions where we'll succeed.
Just everything from like the administration down to the coaches, to the players, to the fans. There's a really great sense of community that's been built. And I think once you're a part of the Hurricanes once, you kind of can't help but default yourself back to the Hurricanes program in the future. It's such a great sense of, it's such a good team environment and it's such a good community that's built, and I think everybody buys into the Hurricanes brand.
the second half of this men's ACAA game between the Holland College Hurricanes and the St. Thomas Tommies. Certainly, if you're a Tommies fan, you would have enjoyed that first half. They are 5 goals to the good. 3 goals by number 17, Brett Springer. An own goal and 1 by Dan Karipe is what separates these teams at the moment. But it was an outstanding first half performance by the Tommies. And we'll wait and see what they can do in this second half. We'll see if there's some changes. I do see number 15, Adam Lowen, is on the field for the Tommies. So Lowen is in. We'll wait and see who else may have come in. Sylvain Carrière is also in on the right-hand side. And Matthew Aprea. So a few changes rung at half-time by Tommy's coach, John Ryan Morrison. There is Aprea. There's number 5, Nkowagu. Here's Boswell. Monroe's under pressure, plays it forward. There's Grant Sear. Intercepted by Vinicius Boyd, Nathan Wheeler, who's back on for the Hurricanes. Nkowagu sends that back. Just looking what tactically the changes might mean for the Tommies. Certainly, it looks like Brett Springer's taken a bit of a break. So, a bit of respite maybe for the Hurricanes backline with Springer off. It looks like Karipe has gone forward into the centre forward role. Stiput. Excellent play there. Great play. And a chance here. And it hit Crawford and kept in play. But immediately it was Sylvain Carrière who was charging down the line there. Looks like Laurent Lambert is one of those players that's been substituted as well. Also into the game is Garrity Anderson, number 7. There's Karipe. And certainly these changes haven't affected the intensity of the Tommies. Indeed, the replacements look like they want to sort of send a message to Coach Ryan Morrison. Parker McLeod tries to clear. Gets it back this time. He can clear left-footed. Headed on by Soignier. Goes back to Nkowagu. Ball comes out wide now to Aprea. It's a Stiput. Chips it forward, left-footed, gets it back. Goes wide to Aprea. Another good cross. Picked up here by Carrière, sends it in. Half appeals for a penalty, but right, Mr. Referee Ryan Owens says no doing. Stiput. Is he going to try and hit it on his left foot? He does. It's blocked down, but immediately it's the Tommies picking up exactly where they left off in that first half. Trying to get this 6th goal. Bit of a loose pass. One of the few loose passes by Soignier. Ego Bonzais is there, trying to battle on the far side. Soignier again. And Nkowagu. Into Lowen. Another good ball there into the box. This time it's cleared. Quality of the crosses has been excellent today by the Tommies. A lot of their danger has come from crosses. And right now the Hurricanes are having trouble getting the ball out of their own half. Every clearance is just being picked up by the Tommies. Being one of the outstanding teams in the conference, and I was told at half-time that they are hosting nationals this year, from what I understand. So If that is the case, then they've obviously put together a good team, ready for that challenge. Here's a prayer, goes to the far post. It's a good cross. It's headed away by McLeod. Pressure is still on though. Another cross, left-footed, swung in. Here's Sear. Stiput. That was Jovan Garrity Anderson. Oh, good play again, and an opportunity and a tap in. A beautiful play by the Tommies. What a beautiful goal that was. Excellent. It was turned in by number 4, a prayer. But the wing play and the hard work that was done just to play that ball across was absolutely outstanding. And it was Sylvain Carrière who showed the footwork on that far side. Skipped past two challenges. And it was a prayer who had the easy task of just putting that in the net. And you have to say that's, even in this first few minutes of the second half, you get the impression this is going to be a really tough second half for the Hurricanes, because this Tommies team is absolutely on the ball this afternoon. Every time they get it in a dangerous position.
Scored by Matthew Oprea, number 4.
So Oprea it was who was there to turn the ball in. But it was just excellent work on that left wing. Jovan Garrity Anderson and Carrière it was with the footwork. Beautiful pull back to the top of the 6-yard box and a simple tap in the end for a prayer. And it's going to be a question now of how the Hurricanes managed to get through this last 40 minutes or so. Flicked on by Stiput, cleared by Monroe. And Kolowagu's just going to knock it back to the goalkeeper. Ewan goes short, back to Kolowagu, into Sear. Looking for some options ahead. Left foot plays it forward. That's going to be too long this time, and that's just going to run through to Koval. Oh, bit of a weak pass there by Lee. Can't be doing that this afternoon, and Karipe shows good feet. Coach Voss still encouraging his team. These are the games where you see what type of character your players have. They can't just hide and act disappointed. They've got to keep playing, try and create something, show a little bit of fight and tenacity. Not too many players who would have been used to this. Oh, Garrity Anderson showing excellent skill on that left-hand side. Another cross. Stiput is there! And once again, it's that cross that comes in. And this time it's number 10, Elias Stiput, who is on the score sheet. An almost identical replica goal of the first one of this half.
STU goal scored by number 10, Elias Stiput.
This time it was Jovan Garrity Anderson who did the excellent wing play. And you certainly get the impression that these guys they put on at half-time for the Tommies, these aren't your regular bench players. These are guys that would be relishing a chance to start games. And you look at the depth that must be on this Tommies roster, then this is as good this is as good a 50 minutes of soccer as we've probably seen for a long, long time in the ACAA. Here's Vinicius Boyd. Here's Stiput. Certainly deserved a goal today for his contributions. Coach Voss is looking for a change from his players. I think he's gone three central defenders at the back with wing backs who are probably going to make it a back five in the hope that they can somehow stem this excellent wing play that the Tommies have shown. It's played long. McLeod clears. And Kuluagu is Sia. It's played forward. McLeod's there. Staput picks it up in the midfield. He's got a prayer to the right. He finds him. Every St. Thomas player wants the ball right now, as you would expect. 7 goals to the good. Good work by Vigil. A prayer, though, manages to skip past the challenge. Played the ball in, looking for Garrity Anderson. Good play by Inga Bonziza. He manages to find Vinicius Boyd. That goes back to Lee. Oh, heavy touch there by Boswell. Lee is able to recover. Sear is there first, and now Staput puts a nice ball forward. Oh. Again, Bonziza. The pressure by Staput. Ball's played in. Is Staput. Beautiful pass out there to Garrity Anderson. And here he is again, and he goes down. Looks at the referee pleadingly, but referee Owens isn't going to give that one at this point, I don't think. Didn't seem to be a whole lot of contact, to be honest, and Garrity Anderson isn't really complaining too much about it.
Yeah, come on, Cole.
Lee with the throw. Here's Visual. Played forward by Angbantik and Sizer. Only as far as Wheeler. Wheeler wins the throw. Monroe sends it in right-footed. It's headed away by Garrity Anderson. Back to Monroe. And Kuluagu's there, clears. Only as far as Lee, but it's a loose pass. Staput picks it up. Karipe. Back to Staput, and he's fouled by Inga Bonziza. Nice play again by, oh, beautiful skill there. Wants the return. Crepe. Ball across by a prayer. Once again, it needed a desperate leg from the Hurricanes to stop that ball going through. It's Staput. He's going to try it left-footed. He's got a deflection. And Kovar manages to keep that in, so he can throw the ball out. It's going to be picked up again, though, by the Tommies. That's going to go back. And Koloagu into Sia. Wide to a prayer. Just pulls inside. Karipe, nice touch there. He's round the back of him, and a nice finish. A good drag back there by Dan Karipe. Rather wrong-footed the Hurricanes defense. Koval came out, but it was a lovely finish into the bottom corner by the number 20. His second goal of the afternoon for number 20, Dan Karipe. And that is the 8th goal for the Tommies.
Tommy's goal scored by number 20, Dan Karipe.
Again, it was beautiful build-up play by the Tommies. And Karipe, who's had an outstanding game. Oh, and there's another opportunity, and it's played back, and he's going to get another one! And it looks like the Hurricanes seem to be, well, really struggling right now. They rather gave up on that. They thought the ball was going to go out. Garrity Anderson certainly didn't. And Dan Karipe gets his 3rd goal.
Stu goal, his 3rd of the game, number 20, Dan Karipe.
So Karipe put it in the corner. And the Hurricanes' heads are starting to drop right now as the Tommies make it 9. And they're in the mood for more. Especially Garrity Anderson, who's been absolutely incredible since he came on. They can't stop him. Oh, now he's doing the showboating stuff, which tried to do a reverse pass through his legs, and in the end it goes wide, but just got to be careful there. So they can tell they've got a desire here. The desire that the Tommies are showing to, they are not letting up today, St. Thomas. They are sending a message to the rest of the teams in this division. Vigil wins it. Takes forward to Brown. He plays it forward, looking for a runner, but there's nobody there. The Prey is able to pick that up. Here's Sia. For once, a bit of a loose pass. That has to go back. Is Crawford. Plays it forward. And Gabonzi's with a heavy touch, and immediately he's got 2 players around him. Manages to keep the ball alive, though. Stiput plays it inside. It's Karipe again. Don't want to give him too much space this time, though. For the first time this afternoon, and we're going to see a few changes. And Karipe is going off. His afternoon's work is probably done. And into the game is number 19, Jason Scott. So Jason Scott is in. And a couple of other changes. Number 26, Nana Osei-Bonsu is in, and also is Reese McCormick. So McCormick, Bonsu, and Scott are all in now. And no doubt they'll be looking to add to this. Certainly the intensity that the Tommies have shown.
Some changes for Stu. In comes Scott, McCormick, and Bonsu.
So Scott, McCormick, and Bonsu are in. Here's Sia. Here's one of the substitutes, McCormick. He's just going to send that back. It's played forward. Ball comes in. Oh, rather hit Scott on the back of the head there. Here's a prayer. He looks hungry. Oh, nice play. Down he goes. No, nothing there. Of all the penalty shouts that the Tommies, I think that was the one that was never likely to be given. Good play there by Carriere, the number 12. That's a good long ball there. Excellent pass, looking for a prayer. He's not able to get it under control though. And Colby Monroe is able to do well. Heavy touch though by Vinicius Boyd. Here's Vigil. Closed down again by Stiput. Here's Carriere. Past Boswell once again. It looks like it's going to be a run into the penalty area. This time Lucas Lee is able to cut the cross out. Monroe into Boyd. Played forward. That's a good pass to Nathan Wheeler. Let's see if Wheeler can get something going here. Intercepted by Josh Cool. Here's a prayer. Mr. Poot, one of the few Tommies now on the field that actually started the game. Good play by Vinnie Boyd. There's Sear. He's taken the captain's armband. He's another one that started and got alongside goalkeeper Ewan. I think that's it. I think everybody that's on the field now for the Tommies has come on. And at 9-0 up. Certainly no problem there for coach John Ryan Morrison to ring the changes. Ball goes forward. Crawford's able to clear. Here's a prayer. Stiput. Lee. Stiput. Lee with the header, only as far as a prayer. He's going to look to send in another cross, is he? He's probably going to go back. Finds Stiput. Good ball there to Garrity Anderson. He heads it on. Good strike there. It's blocked. Good play there by Cool. Sear into the midfield. Carriere goes back. Here's McCormick. Looks like the Hurricanes are going to make a change. Mateo Osorio is going to come into the game. If he can turn this around single-handed, it would be the greatest comeback of all time, you have to think. Play by Boswell. Here's Wheeler. His pass, though, doesn't find its target. Koval out to Lee.
Mateo Osorio coming in for the Hurricanes.
So Osorio's in. So Osorio now comes in. Rupert Vigil is going to come off. So Osorio is in. It's Monroe. Here's Scott. Boswell fighting for that. Does well. Scott's still on the ball. Nice ball to Stiput. Always finds that extra little bit of space at the top of the penalty area. Plays the ball in. Garrity Anderson tries another trick, but this time it doesn't work. I'll say Bonsu clears. Ball still on top of the area. It's Carriere. Here's Monroe. Ball's played into Osorio. Here's Sear. And that's going to be a corner. 71 minutes gone here on the clock. A convincing performance by the Tommies this afternoon. 9-0 they lead. Stiput's going to take the corner. Swings it in. Headed away by Lee, but only behind again for another corner kick. Certainly been a tough weekend for the Hurricanes, who are going to slip to their third defeat in 4 games following this afternoon. And a result like this, of course, not only does it damage the goal difference, but be interesting to see from a confidence perspective. I'm sure Coach Voss is working hard to get the guys on the training ground this week to instill some confidence in things for them. Good thing is the games come thick and fast in the conference, in the ACAA. Stiput. Ball's played in there by Lowen. Here's Wheeler. Plays it back, but Stiput there's going to pick it up again for the Tommies. Here's Scott. Call for Carriere. Stiput's going to pick that one up. Coach Morrison still shouting out the orders. He certainly doesn't want to see any drop-off in intensity by the Tommies this afternoon. Even though in terms of points, this game is well in the bag. But these players who've all come on as subs in the second half will be eager to show the coach that they should be in from the beginning. Ball's played forward, just overhit though by McCormick. Ball goes out on the far side for a throw. Coley on the far side, trying to find an angle. Once again, it's excellent wing play by the fullback. Oh, Curry. Oh, the clearance hit his own player. But that time they weren't able to pull the trigger. But again, it was outstanding wing play there. Pull the ball across. Here's Stiput into Scott. Nice turn. Correa, can he get the ball away? Goes down. Goalkeeper Koval's there. Somebody did a half-hearted shout for a penalty, but certainly not on that occasion. So next week the Hurricanes are on the road. On Saturday they've got the UKC Blue Devils. And on Sunday they will be at Mount St. Vincent to play the Mystics. So Coach Voss will be hoping that they will be have better luck on their travels as than they've had this weekend at home. Then they have another away game against the Dalhousie Rams before they're back here on the 29th against the Crandall Chargers. But they've got more defending to do. Ooh. That was Garrity Anderson that shot the ball into the side netting. As we have just under 15 minutes left. Garrity Anderson again. Once again, he's got some tricks he wants to show. He's got Crawford in front of him. That goes back. Here's McCormick. A prayer. Rowe puts the foot in. Back to McCormick. Nice pass inside. Beautiful play. Headed forward. Scott's trying to get on the end of this. Tried to play the ball back to Stiput. Here's Coley. Cool on the ball. Josh Cool. Pulls that wide again with a prayer. Monroe sticks to his task well there. The left back, Colby Monroe, played the ball in. Looks for Wheeler. Touched by Osorio. Sear is there. He hasn't been on the score sheet today. Stiput takes a knock but carries on. Ball goes wide again. Garrity Anderson trying to show some more tricks. Ball plays in. Ball comes back. Here's Sear. He drives it in. Oh, what a lovely effort, and it rebounded off the crossbar. We're just saying that he hasn't got on the score sheet, the number 8. A prayer smacks it back in, but that's going to go high, wide, and handsome. Only danger there is to the groundsman's shed in the corner. A beautiful play there. And number 8, Grace Sear, almost put the Tommies into double figures. It was a beautiful strike. Goalkeeper Koval beaten all ends up. But it rebounded back off the crossbar. Tommies again, build from the back. Here's Sear. Scott plays it back to Lowen. Stiput. Back to Lowen. Ball comes in. Cleared by Boswell. Sear is there to mop it up. He's very busy in the middle of the field today for the Tommies. Number 8, Grace Sear, wearing the captain's armband at the moment. There's a prayer To Stiput. Touched on by Scott, well done. Can carry Egan on the end of it, show some good footwork, but it's cleared. And that time, that wasn't one of the best Tommy shots we've seen today by Josh Cole. Hit by Koval, picked up by Stiput. Boswell wins the challenge. Here's a prayer. Vinicius Boyd came across. Stiput. The Hurricanes have stayed down there. Ooh, when the ball came across, it did get a deflection and it will be a corner. Looks like it might be Liam Boswell who got a bit of a knock there. He stayed down, holding his, looks like he's holding his knee. So what's going from bad to worse, you might think, for the Hurricanes. They're already stretched according to squad size. It's not the deepest squad that Coach Voss has ever had to start a season. And I think it's Liam Boswell down there, number 12, who looks to be in a little bit of discomfort. Thankfully, he's just getting to his feet. He's hobbling away. That might be the last action that Boswell will see this afternoon. And it's going to be number 19, Lucas Smith, coming into the game, and also number 8, Dominic Sherrard. So Lucas Smith and Dominic Sherrard are in for the Hurricanes. Nathan Wheeler and Liam Boswell make their way slowly off the field. But the Hurricanes have got more defending to do here.
Lucas Smith and Dominic Sherrard in for the Hurricanes.
Go short, Stiput. Ball in. Headed away by Monroe, who he's certainly one who hasn't given up the ghost today. Colby Monroe. He's played as hard in the first minute. Sorry, in the 82nd minute as he has in the first minute. Regardless of the score, that doesn't change the way Colby Monroe plays the game, and all credit to him. He's been one of the brighter lights, shall we say, for the Hurricanes this afternoon. Again, a cross comes in. Back to Sia. Here's Lowen. Ball goes short to Stiput. Here's Sia. Goes right to Cool. That's overhit. Just listen to the instructions there from Coach Ryan Morrison during the last little break there for the substitutions, urging his team to make sure they don't concede. So keeping that 0 on the keeping the Holland College Hurricanes off the scoreboard today, I think, has got far more significance to his team than trying to make this a 10-0 game. So wants to make sure that that defensive record stays intact. Here's Lowen, looking for some options. Loose pass, picked up by Vinicius Boyd. Smith there runs into traffic, picked up by Sia. Cool plays the ball in. Looks like that's going to come through to a prayer here at on the right-hand side, coming up from the fullback position. A prayer looks for some options, takes his time, plays a short pass, but it's intercepted, but Stiput wins it back. Boot tries to play a crossfield pass, but only succeeds in hitting Lucas Smith. Tommy's get it back, though, with Sia. Out wide to Cole, back to Sia. Here's Lowen. Everybody back for the Hurricanes, trying to stop this space. Here's a prayer. Played forward by Lowen. Looks for the run of Carriere. Vinicius Boyd does well, but it's going to be picked up by Sear again, who's probably had more touches of the ball than anybody else, certainly in the second half. Here's FC Bonsu. Smith tried to turn, but ran into trouble. Back to Lowen. Out wide to a prayer. Into Carriere, and Lucas Lee comes across. Four minutes left on the scoreboard to my left. One which, unfortunately for Hurricanes fans, doesn't make pleasant reading this afternoon. Been a dominant performance by the Tommies. And away by Boyd. McCormick heads it to Sear. Jose Bonsu. Where to Cool. Back to Sear. Patient build up, chips it forward. Looks for Garrity Anderson. It's cleared, but Smith can't control it, and that's just going to go back to Luke Ewan, who has had very few touches of the ball in this half. Garrity Anderson with the turn. Bunzaiser, though, takes it off him, but it's picked up again by the Tommies. Here's another opportunity. That time the cross came in and just went behind. 2.5 minutes left for the Hurricanes to survive. Just going to give a shout out to our production team this afternoon. Reagan McCauley behind the controls. Troy McLaren is being our cameraman today. I'm Nick Murray there with the call of this game. I hope you've enjoyed it, especially if you're tuning in as a fan of the Tommies. All that really remains to be seen is, can they make that 10th goal? Certainly the Hurricanes have looked a little bit more comfortable in the last 15 minutes or so, but it's given up to Carriere. Now, is he able to do something? Nick Bonzaiser knocks him down, but the referee says no foul. And Koval is able just to dive on the ball. I would be very surprised if referee Owens decides to add any time on. And that ball went out. I think we got the signal. I think we got the 0 signal there from referee Owens to fourth official McAdam. So they have less than a minute, the Tommies, if they want to add the extra one. You think this might well be the last opportunity. Sear goes wide to Cool. Into Garrity Anderson. Back to Cool. Here's Sear. Looks like the Tommies are just happy to keep the ball at this moment. Here's McCormack. Half cleared, picked up by Lowen. Ball goes back. Here's Cool. Drives it right-footed, looks for a prayer. Vinicius Boyd gets his foot on it. Here's Stiput. I think this is going to be it now. Stiput drives it. Takes a deflection. 90 minutes is up. And the final whistle goes. No doubt every Holland College Hurricane player is happy to hear the 3 tweets there from referee Ryan Owens, which brings an end to this game. A game which was dominated pretty much from the first minute to the 90th by the St. Thomas Tommies, who will return with the 3 points and 9 goals. A successful afternoon for them. Not only did they win the men's game, they also came away with the 3 points in the women's game. It will be a happy bus ride back for the Tommies this afternoon. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. We certainly enjoyed your company today. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to leave you with a final score of Holland College Hurricanes 0, the St. Thomas Tommies 9. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.